model, entity relationship model, the data model. So how these tables are related and what is that logical data model and physical data model, how to create the tables, conceptual model, everything we have seen. And we have seen what is user, how to create a user, what is user schema, database, how this SQL developer will work. So all this we have explained. And we have started with different languages in SQL itself. And we have seen all this concept clearly and we have created some tables. Then we have started with constraints, and constraints we have seen all the 6 types of constraints. So my request here is, so please directly don't go for the exercises. First, whatever we have done in the class, just do it, understand the concept, then go for the exercises. So please at least do one time on the whatever the class we have did it. So try to do it one time, then you can go for the exercises. Okay. So today we will continue with these constraints. So we do have 6 types of constraints. We have primary key, then we have not null, we have check constraint, we have unique constraint, we have foreign key constraints, and we have default constraints. So all this we have seen. Then, so while creating the tables, we got that constraint tables, we have metadata tables, all underscore constraints, right? So all underscore constraint. So what is another table? So how will you check all underscore constraint, all underscore constraints column? It's another table. So these tables are connected with constraint name. You can check the constraint name. That is what we have seen in our previous session. Okay. So now we are going to see that. So we already created the table. We have seen the save point and everything. And we have created the tables here. So first we have created the tables. See, I have explained here which table. So this table is a relationship with this customer table. Customer table relationship with the city table. So city table should be created first. So this one I have already explained how to create this, right? So you have to practice this one. If you have practiced, then you will not get any doubt. Okay. So we have already created the table with constraint, right? But if you see this, if I'm going to delete this particular record, it will give you the error like child is found. It will not allow you to delete the record, right? So child is found. So here you are trying to delete the record in the city table. It will give you the error like child found. I can use delete from table name city. The previous table I have already have it here. Just I will try delete from table name where city underscore ID equal to 30. So I'm trying to delete this record. So you are getting the error like integrity constraint violated, child record found. So that means you are trying to delete the record from this table. Since we have already given that primary key foreign key relationship, the child record found. This is the child, right? This is the child. Foreign key is nothing but a child. Already I have explained. So child record found. So what you have to do first? You have to delete this record first, these two record first, then you have to delete it. Otherwise, you cannot delete this particular table. It is in relationship. We can go with another method. For an example, if you are trying to delete this record, so other records, the relationship record also will get deleted. So for that, you need to create this table with on delete cascade. So what is that option? On delete cascade. So what is that on delete cascading? So you are trying to delete the record here. So whatever the child is referenced, it will also get deleted. You are deleting only in city table. City table 30 will get deleted. The same way, since it is referencing the same record, these two record will get also deleted from customer table. You are not going to delete customer table data. You are simply deleting in city table only, but it will delete these two records. That is called on delete cascade. Okay. So we have already the constraints. I'm going to check it. So what is the constraint we have? So that constraint I have to remove it first. So I will check it here. So what is the constraint we have in the customer table that I have to check? So what is the relationship constraint? We have this constraint name. So that I have to remove it actually. So why I'm removing it, right? See here, this constraint, I need to remove it. So why I have to remove from here? So this one already I created without on delete cascade option. So now I will remove this constraint and then I will create it with on delete cascade, foreign key with on delete cascade. Okay. Are you clear why I'm removing this? So what I'm going to do? I'm going to do the same table, same customer table. I'm just removing this particular constraint from this alter table name, drop constraint name. I'm going to drop it. Okay, I have dropped it. If you are going to delete now, it will get deleted. So there is no this constraint. I have removed it from here. The relationship I have removed from these two tables. So if I are trying to delete the record here, it will get deleted. But I'm going to create a constraint with on delete cascade option. How to create it? So while creating the table itself, you can give. Otherwise, you can go for alter statement. So what is the alter statement I'm going to give? Alter table name. Alter table customer. Add constraint name. So this is the constraint name actually. This is not the column. This is name of the constraint. Actually, we will give constraint name like this, right? So system sys underscore this one, right? It is nothing but if you don't give constraint name, Oracle itself will assign a constraint name for this particular constraint. But here I'm going to give the constraint name. That is why you can give it. Add constraint name, foreign key of city ID, references, city table, city ID. These two you know already, right? On delete cascade, that option I'm just enabling it. Okay, on delete cascade. So this is after creating the table, I'm giving that. But while creating the table, you can do. So how can I do? Simply at the end, you have to use on delete cascade. This way you have to use. That's it. Okay, if you are creating, while creating the table itself, you want to give the cascade. Yes, you can give here like this on delete cascade. Okay, so this is what I have given. I have altered the table. If you go and check here, so now previously we didn't have that constraint, right? We have removed it. We have removed it here. This constraint we have removed it. But now if you check, so this is the constraint. Say you can able to differentiate all this. These are all system created constraint name. We haven't provided explicitly that constraint name. So system already taken this, but this one we have given. Can I give constraint name? Yes, you can give, but this constraint name should be a unique one. I hope you are clear now, right? Okay, so now I'm going to delete the record. I'm going to delete the record. Now it is relationship with on-grade cascade. See, before deleting, I will show you here in the customer table. Select star from customer where customer ID equal to, city ID equal to 30, right? See how many records we have? For 30, 4 records we have. But I'm going to delete the record from city table alone. City table alone, I'm going to delete it. See here, which table I'm deleting? City table. Now one row got deleted. From where it has deleted? From city table. Select star from city table. Listen here. If you see this, there is no city 30. But we have deleted only from city table, right? But it will also delete customer table. See here, there is no data with 30. Why? Why? Because we have given option called on delete cascade. So that is why in the customer table, whatever the 30 we had, everything got deleted. Got it? So what is the use of on delete cascade? So if you are trying to delete the record from here, it will cascade these two relationship as well. If you are trying to delete this particular record, this record also will get deleted. Are you clear? if you give this particular option. This is the concept on delete cascade. I hope you are clear now. Okay, I got one question. While I'm doing to see all constraint using below command, it shows empty spaces. Select, okay. Okay, see here. Yeah, whatever, this also I have already explained. This also I have already explained, right? While run this command, it shows only column with empty date. Yeah, correct. It will show you empty only. I have already explained. So how I'm selecting here? How I'm selecting here? How you are selecting here? I told, right? In Oracle already I told. In Oracle, data are case sensitive. 2 or 3 times I told. But still you are doing like this. So one more time, do I need to explain all this? So instead you have to give like this, right? See why you are not doing this. I have already explained this. In Oracle, data are case sensitive. These are all data, right? In all underscore constraint table, these are all data, right? In the table, it is data. So data are already case sensitive. Even I have given the statement also I have given. Okay, so please make a note of it. We can do on delete cascade for composite keys. On delete cascade for composite keys, no. See, this is for primary key foreign key relationship. So when you are going to delete the record from here, it will get deleted from here. So this key you are going to give, if you are going to make this column, for an example, whatever the column you are going to mark like foreign key, so that should be given as on delete cascade. So if you are going to give foreign key of 2 columns, so composite key we cannot provide it. Just to try that. Okay. Okay. So I hope you are clear. So now I will go to the composite key. So what is composite key? So primary key we know, and we know foreign key. Now we will go for composite key. So what is that key? So I'm going to create some tables. So first I will create the table called country table. Okay. So why I want to create this table, right? Why did you drop the constraint? Can anyone tell that why I have deleted the constraint? I have dropped the constraint. That is also I have explained now, right? I think you are not able to understand. Already I have created the table. Already I have created the table. See, please, you are not able to understand that. Already I have created this table without on delete cascade. So that is why I have dropped that constraint. One more time, I have created the constraint with on delete cascade. Okay. Yeah, very correct. Some of you are answering correct. Sugil, I think you are not able to understand. Please make a note of it, everything. Okay, that whatever I'm explaining, you are asking the same question. Okay. Okay, so I will go to the another concept here. So one more question, can I create the table with, can I create a table with a varchar column as constraint? Is it possible? Yes, we can create. See here, I'm going to create a table called country. This is the table, and I'm trying to create, I'm trying to insert the value IN, right? India. So one table called country. In the country table, customer country code. I'm creating varchar2 column as the primary key. Is it possible? Yes, it is possible. So we can do it this way, right? You are going to insert with the same name, you are getting the error. Instead, you are going for some other name. One row got inserted, right? So you can provide this one also. So I will drop the table. I do not want this table. So if you're creating more tables, then table space will occupy. Then after that, you cannot insert the values. So up to 4 GB you can do. So more than that, you cannot do it. If you want to do it, you have to allocate more spaces. Okay, I will go for composite key. So what is composite key? I'm creating a table. Create table, table name, customer ID, customer name, not null, mobile number. This time I'm not using primary key. Okay, this column alone primary key. So why? Because I want to have some duplicate value on the customer ID or mobile number. So the combination of key, customer ID and mobile number, both I'm going to make as primary key. So since it is a 2 column, you cannot mention here primary key or you cannot mention here as primary key. So at the end, you have to make after here, you have to put one comma. After here, you have to make primary key of 2 columns or 3 columns or whatever it may be. Okay, this is called composite key. It means combination of 2 columns, we are creating it. Okay, I will drop the table. Drop table, customer. I have dropped it. Now I will create this table. So the table I have created. So don't ask why you have dropped the table. So already the customer table are available. So that's what it is not allow you to create the customer table. I have dropped it. So now I will go with this table. See here, this table. Okay, create customer table. Again, we are getting some error, right? So I will drop the table. I will create it. Customer table has been created. So I'm trying to insert the record here. I'm trying to insert the record here. So in this table, if you look at customer table, customer ID and mobile number is primary key. In this combination, if you are getting same value, then it is a duplicate. First record, can I insert this record? Insert into customer values, this value, this value, and this value. Everything is first time where I'm going to insert it. It will allow. One row got inserted. So can I insert this record? Is it possible? Same ID? Yes, it is possible. Why it will, how it will allow? So why? Because this is different mobile number. The combination should not get repeated. This one also will be allowed. Yes, if you see here, this one also will be allowed. Same customer, same mobile number. I cannot do it one more time. Right? Unique constraint violated. That's error. You will get it. Can I insert this record? Can I insert this record? No. Same customer ID, same mobile number. We cannot do it. Different customer with same mobile number. Can I insert it? Can I insert this record now? Yes, correct. You are able to understand, right? So what I'm trying to say, this is called composite key. Sometimes in the project, real-time project, you may get some requirement that, so you may get some duplicate value on this column, but you have to uniquely identify the record. So for that, they will ask you to create composite key. So this combination, it will not be allowed. Clear? So this is what the composite key. Okay. So these are all about the constraints. I hope you are clear on the constraint concept. So if you haven't tried before this on delete cascade, so just to try this on delete cascade, all this. If you have already created the table, you have to alter it with on delete cascade. But if you are creating newly, then here you can create it on delete cascade. Okay. Yeah, this is the one. And we do have some other concept. Okay, sometimes the interview, this and all we will not use in our real-time project, but interview sometimes they will ask. So three more keys are there. Candidate key. Okay, so we do have candidate key, alternate key, Okay, so we have alternate key or secondary key. So don't get confused after seeing this. If you do not want, leave it. Okay, so this concept we will never use it in our real-time project. But sometimes if they are asking in interview, you can tell them. So what is candidate key? I will open this same customer table. Yes, same customer table. The candidate key is nothing but, so you can say it's a minimal number of minimal super key. So that is what this candidate key. So that means minimum set of attributes. So minimum attributes is nothing but minimum set of columns. So minimum set of attributes used to identify the record uniquely. Okay, so that is what you can go with candidate key. If you see this table, so how will you identify each record? So you can identify each record uniquely by using the customer ID itself, right? So customer ID itself. So that means here the customer ID is the candidate key. Or sometimes if you are getting any duplicate value here, same value you are getting here. It's a scenario where you may get some customer ID duplicate value. So this time, so how will you identify uniquely each record? Can I go with customer ID with customer name? Is it possible? No, I will not go with customer ID with customer name. I'll go with customer ID and mobile number. So these two columns I will go with. These two columns are call it as candidate key now. Clear? The minimum set of attributes to identify the record uniquely, that is called candidate key. I hope you are clear. Candidate key. Okay. What is alternative key? So alternate to, so this is nothing but it's a prime attributes. Okay, so you can say in this table, you can say it's a, you can say it is the customer ID, comma, mobile number. These two column. Okay, candidate key. Alternate key. So what is alternate key? Alternate key is nothing but alternate key or secondary key, nothing but the key that, so whatever the key you are selecting, being selected to be a primary key. For an example, if you take in this particular table, okay, if you take in this particular table, the alternate key is, can go for mobile number. Okay. If you have any column like email ID of employee, then see, you can uniquely identify by using mobile number also, right? Record. If you have unique mobile number, by using mobile number, you can uniquely identify. By email ID, you can uniquely identify the record. So these two are alternate key. So that means you have here example as email ID of customer, phone number of customer. So that is your alternate key. Key that has not been selected to be a primary key, that is alternate key. Alternatively, you can use it. You have the super key. So here the super key is nothing but the combination of customer ID if you have employee ID, these two. Same way, this is nothing but composite key, right? Yes, this is the super key. You can go for, so super key is nothing but candidate key. So whatever you are using the candidate key, right? Candidate key plus 0 or more attributes. 0 or more attributes. Whatever you are using it, so that is what you can go for super key. So in this example, you can go for customer ID plus email, or customer ID plus date of birth. It might be unique, right? Customer ID with the date of birth. Yes, you may have the unique records. See, these are all the three different keys. Sometimes they will ask an interview. If they're asking, then just to tell them. Okay, so what is candidate key, alternate key or secondary key, super key, all this. But normally this is the concept of DBMS. But whenever we are going to use this concept in Informatica Power Center, we will use only primary key, foreign key, and like a composite key. Yes. See, super keys and candidate keys are same, but super key is nothing but in addition to the candidate key, you can have 0 or more attributes also. You can add customer ID plus mobile number plus one more column also. See, plus date of birth, you can go for customer name also. Customer name also. This is what the super keys. You can have it or simply a candidate key, and you can have 0 or more attributes. Are you clear now? Okay. I hope others also are you clear? So candidate key, alternate keys, super key, all this. So sometimes they will ask an interview. So now we will go to the select statement. Okay, so we do have lot of other stuff. Okay, but one by one we'll have to go. Already 7 hours completed. Okay, so kindly practice it. If you are practicing all this, so definitely it will be easy. So we'll go to the select statement. Please make a note of it, everything here also. Okay, so I got one question. Alternate key is that key that has not been selected to be a primary key, or key that has been selected for primary key. That has, okay. Oh, sorry, that I did typo error here. Key that has not been selected to be a primary key. Not been. Email ID might be a alternate key, right? Phone number might be an alternate key. It is what? Okay. Okay, I will go with select statement. So DRL. Select statement is nothing but DRL, or we will call it as DQL. Data query language or data retrieval language. So we do have already data in the table. So how can I retrieve this? This is what we will use many statement, right? So select star from the table name. So we are selecting that star. So what is the meaning of star here? What is the meaning of star here? The asterisk symbol represents, even if you have some hundreds of columns, it represents all the hundreds of columns, all the columns. Select star from the table name represents all the columns. Okay. Yeah, this is what I'm going to explain. So today I will send you this particular document. You can go through this document. Okay. Don't copy it directly. Whatever I'm explaining, just you have to practice it. So you have to practice here. Instead of using select star, I can use the column names. So if you have more number of columns, no need to select all the columns. Whatever the required column, that column you can select. It is not in the same order. You can put this first name at last also. First name here also, no issues, right? So it will select the employee ID, email, hire date, salary, department ID, and first name. So what is the order you are selecting? The same order will be selected. So that is what you can go for. the different order, different column names. Yes, you can select. Then we can go for column alias. So what is that column alias? See, this and all definitely we will use in our real-time project. Please listen carefully here. It is very, very easy. If you listen it, then no need to mug up one more time. Okay. Or no need to remember this. See, whatever the column I'm going to write it. See what I'm going to do. So you know how to rename the column. You know how to rename the column? Rename a column, you know, right? So how to rename a column? So you have to alter the table. If you are going to rename, the column will get physically renamed. But column alias is nothing but while selecting the column, while selecting the columns from the table, you are giving different name to show, simply to show you that you are giving. For an example here, employee ID as associate ID. Just I'm displaying it, display purpose. I'm giving that. See here, it's showing like associate ID. Whether it has been changed permanently in the database? No. In the database, still it is there like employee ID only. But while taking, you are changing that name. This is called column alias. Okay. So whatever the column name, space as a name is called column alias. So you can give this way or this way also. This way also you can give column name space any name. It will take it like alias name. Clear? Column name space this name any name it will take it as a alias name. You can see here. This is associate ID. Okay. So here I'm just forget to give comma here. What will happen? Will it throw error? See here I forgot to here I have the comma. I forgot to give the comma here. Whether it will give you error or still it will be selected. It will be selected in the higher date column. It will alias with salary. Clear? Higher date column alias with salary. It will not throw any error. So that is what you can see here. Select employee ID as associate ID. First name, email, last name, all this you can give. This is called column alias. You can go for table alias also. So how can I do the table alias? You can do, this is table employees, right? Space E. You can give E. Yes, you can select. So you can select here E dot star. E dot star. Right? Yes, you can select E dot star is nothing but E table is nothing but employees table. Employees table dot star is nothing but all the columns from the employee table. So it will select all the columns. So in addition to that, if you want to select for every record, remember in Oracle, for every record, it will have row number. What is that? For every record, whenever you are going to insert a record, it will have the row number. Left hand side you are seeing, right? This is called row number without space. And every record will have row ID. Every record will have row ID. Row ID is a memory location. Okay, memory location. If you want to uniquely identify the record in Oracle, so you can identify with row ID also. So while inserting any record, so it will have the row ID. See here, if I'm going to select this particular row number and row ID from this table, it will select, it will give you row num, comma, row ID from employees table. These two are keywords. So that is why it is showing like a blue color. You're seeing that? Okay. So can I select here other columns like star? Can I use star here? No, we cannot use it star. So why? So why? Because star will be all the columns. So star has to select simply alone you have to select, but you are selecting with all other columns, remaining columns that we cannot select it. If you want to select it, you have to use E dot star. Got it? If you are using E dot star is nothing but all the columns from the employees table. In addition to that, you are selecting row number and row ID. See here, For every record, Oracle will have this row number and row ID. A row ID at any cost, it will not change it. Okay. Row ID of the record is unique record. At any cost, it will not change. If you are going to delete this particular record, then row ID also would get deleted. Okay. But the row number, right? It may change. It may change. How? If you are going to delete this particular record, this record you are going to delete it, then this David record will become row number 5. Okay, row number 5. Row number will change if you are deleting this record, but this row ID will not change. If you are deleting this record, yes, this is the another record. Then this row ID will not given to any recent record. So it's a factorial, right? If you're going with these many factorials, you'll get a lot of numbers. See here, lowercase, uppercase, numbers, all this you'll have, plus symbol, all this you'll have. So this is like row ID is a unique record. For every record, you will have row ID and row number. Are you clear? So what is row number and row ID? Yeah, that is what. So this is called row number, row ID, column alias. Again, we will see the row number, row ID one more time. Then you will get to know all this really clearly. So column alias. Then you can go for column calculation. What is it column calculation? Sometimes if you have this, if I want to do a row level addition, you can do the calculation here. You can do any calculation here. How many columns are there in the table? How many columns are there in the table? You have some 11 columns. Can I create more number of columns with that? Yes, you can create it by doing some small calculations. See here, I have some salary column. I can put salary plus 100. So $100, I'm incrementing the salary. So this is the one you can see here. This is the salary column. This is a derived column. Whether this column is available, salary plus 100 is available. No, this column is not available. We are deriving it. You can go for incremented salary. Can I give like this? What is this incremented salary is? This one, this is column alias. So I have whether the incremented salary column is available in the table. No, it is not available in the table. It is not a physical column. A derived column. This is called a derived column. Clear? So sometimes we will have so many derived column in the SQL statement. See, all these are very small concept. If you know this, then if you look at complex SQL query, you can able to understand that. Okay, these are all very small concept only. But if you know this, then complex query is very simple. So you can do plus, addition, subtraction, multiplication, anything you can do. For an example, I want to find out annual salary. So this is monthly salary. How will you find annual salary? You can divide, you can multiply with 12, right? So you can make it like annual salary. Whether this annual salary is a physical column? No, it is a derived column. So this is the annual salary is the derived column. Okay, this is like a column calculation. You can do, for an example, hire date, right? Hire date plus 1. Can I do it? Yes. So what is the date here we are saying? One date will be added here. That's it. See here, previously 17 was showing, right? Now it is showing like 18. One day will get added. Any date column plus numeric column will give you the date only. Date plus numeric will give you the date. Okay, this is called column calculation. Column calculation, you can go for any type of calculations. Okay, so now I'll go for column concatenation. So sometimes what we'll have in real-time project, we have only first name and last name. First name and last name. But the display purpose, they will ask you to display with first name, comma, last name in that way. So you can use the column keyword called concat. you can use the keyword called concat of first name, last name. See, remember, concat will always take only 2 arguments. How many arguments it will take? Only 2 arguments. So it will concatenate both first name and last name. If you see this, you're having this is first name, this is last name, is adding. Okay. Since it has space in the middle, it is showing like this one. But I need to have a space, right? If you see this, you are not displaying with space. I want to put some space. How can I put the space? Can I put the space here? One space? Is it possible? Like this? No. Why? Why I'm getting error? So what is the error you are seeing? ORA, no need to bother about this number. Leave it. It's showing like invalid number of argument. So that means, as I told, the concat will take only 2 arguments. But how many arguments I'm giving? 3 arguments I'm giving. So we should not give it. So first we have to concatenate with first name with space. First name with space. It will give you the data, right? Yes. It's adding concatenation with space. First name, sorry. Here. It will have space on the right hand side. One space is there, right? Yes. After that, you can do one more time concat. Concat of the resultant, comma, first name. Can I give like this? This is called nested function. Nested one. See, whenever you are going to use any nested function, so how can I interpret first? How can I solve this first? First, you have to go for inner function only. This function, you have to check it. The resultant of this one will be applied on the outer. Okay. But concatenation is very easy. See here, whatever we do the calculation, it is showing on this name itself, column name. If you're going to give like this, is that fine? To the select statement, no, right? So you can alias it with full name. Are you clear what is the use of alias name here? Alias, column alias. Yes. So you have the first name, you have the last name. We do not have full name directly, but we have did some manipulation here. Then we have derived a full name. This is called column alias. This is nothing but concatenation. So this concatenation you can give in another way also. This is very easiest method. You can go for the pipe symbol. You can use the pipe symbol, first name. The pipe symbol you can use pipe. So 2 pipe symbol. And here you can have one more here and you can use the pipe symbol. Then this way, right? First name, then pipe symbol, then space, then pipe symbol. Then this way you can have it here. So that is what you can go for alias. Sorry, concatenation with the alias name. If you want to give more concatenation also. So like this, you can have any hard-coded value also. So just I'm giving hello. Yes, I can give it here. It will be concatenated here for every record. So hello will be added at the end, right? I'm just concatenating for all the records. But if you do not want, you can remove it. This is called column concatenation. I hope you are clear what is concatenation, right? Yes. Okay. So this is called column concatenation. So I have given everything. So you can go for this way. Column calculation we have seen. And sometimes if you're going to the real-time project, they will say like, you have millions of record. So here I'm selecting, don't select like select star from the table name. Don't do this. If you're doing it, then sometimes it will get stuck. If it is very huge table, it will not be selected. So you may end up with some server issue also sometimes. If you're going to select a huge table in production environment, it will impact the performance. So you have to use always. So for each and every record, I told you that we have the row number. So if we want to select it some few records, so we have some sample records, some sample 10 records I have to select. You can select where row number less than or equal to 5. So up to 5 numbers you can select. You can go for 10, 15, whatever the number you want to go for. Less than 1 also. 1 record. For sample, you want to select some 2 records, you can select this way. Okay. So remember, row number cannot be used for equal to 2. So you cannot select second record. So remember, you cannot select second record. Same way, you cannot select greater than also. It will always select less than or less than or equal to. Okay. Row num will always work with less than or equal to. So this is what you can select the record, few records. If I want to select some few records from the table, you have huge volume of data. So that time you want to check for some few records in the table. So in Oracle, you can use where row number less than or equal to 2. If it is Teradata, we will use sample 5. Okay, sample 5. So this way, select star from the table, sample 5, it will select sample 5 records. If it is any other scheme, any other tables, sometimes you'll use limit 5. But all these are same only. Limit 5, sample 5, row number. In Oracle, it is called row number. Okay, so you can use row number to select only few records. Okay, if you see this table, select star from the table, employees table. You see this. So here you have the employee ID. So seems like all the employees IDs are unique. Okay, if I'm asking how many departments are there in our table, how many departments are there in our employees table, how many departments the employees are working, I'm asking. So 90 is one department, 60 is another department, 100, yes, we are working. Then 30, yes. So this way, how many departments, unique departments are there? I want to select it, right? So if somebody asks your how to find last 5 record, so that is you have to do some manipulation that I will tell you later. Okay, I have to go for more concept, then only I can select. So last 5 record, you cannot select it here directly. We do not have any options to select last 5 records. You have to go with always row number less than or equal to 5 only. If you want to select last 5 records, whatever the inserted one, then you can go for order by. So that you can use order by on. So you have to use order by the first column descending, right? Then row number, where row number less than or equal to 5. Okay, if you select still, you are getting different records. Yes, you are getting the last 5 records, right? So this way you have to do. But if you're asking now what is order by I will take later only. Okay, so that's why I will take. Okay, no worries. But you should know. Okay, this is the way. This is the analytical skill. You have to think it. So sometimes they will ask in different way. See, I want to select 5 record only, but I did order by 1. 1 is nothing but first column. So this one I will take later, descending order. So I have ordered by descending. After that, I have taken 5 records. Clear? So always you have to use order by at the end of the query. If you are using order by before where class, it will fail. Got it? This is selecting the last 5 records. But if you have the huge table, don't use order by. Okay, it may impact on the performance also. But it's very huge table. If you are selecting first 5 records, that's fine. But if you are doing order by then selecting 5 records, it will impact on the performance. Okay, so how can I identify the unique departments? So you have to use distinct keyword, distinct department ID from employees. How many distinct departments are there? So 12 departments are there, right? So if it is not in correct order, you can manually order it now. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. These are all distinct department IDs. Sometimes in interview, if I'm asking to select, okay, How will you identify the duplicate record? Most of them will say like distinct keyword I can use. See, distinct keyword cannot identify duplicate record. Okay. Distinct distinct keyword will select only distinct record in the table in particular column. Okay. So I'm going to use, can I use distinct comma job ID? Can I use this way? Two columns. Can I use? Is it possible? Yes, it is possible. So what is the meaning of this one? Means in the 10th department, HR is HR, some, okay, job ID, right? So we have job ID clerk. Okay, clerk. In the same 10th department, you have the clerk. Okay, one more clerk. Same 10th department, you have admin. So for this, it will select 10 clerk, 10 admin. Okay, the combination should be a unique one. Clear? Distinct department ID, comma job ID. See here. 10th department, there is only one job ID. That's why one record. 20th department, there are two job IDs are there. Two distinct job IDs. One is manager representative. 30, 2, 40. 50th department, there is three different job IDs are there. 70, 60. So this way. See, these are all very, very small concept only. But when we are combining all this into a single query, so that time don't get confused. Okay. So first you have to listen the simple, distinct only. Okay, I can go with how many distinct job IDs are there. I want to find out. You can go for count of this one. How many are there? Okay, so this, okay, sorry, one more you have to use, right? Distinct job IDs, you can use count. So 11 departments are there, but if you want to use distinct, I want to go for count, job ID, right? Count of distinct of department ID we can use. Count, it will take only one column. Yes, count will take only one column. So you cannot do it multiple columns. That's why we are taking issues here. Okay, so I will try to do this. Yes, it will take only one column. Why? Because it is a aggregate function. It cannot take two columns. If you want to take it, then you have to go for some alias name, some subqueries here. So for an example, if you want to do it, distinct of job ID here, you can select like this. And after that, you can use one more query here. But this and all I will tell you later. If I'm going to tell now, then you will get confused. What is this query? You will ask. Okay, from this is a table, right? So if I'm using this, I'm getting 20. So if you go and check here, then you will have 20. So definitely you'll have 20 here, right? Yes, you have the 20 records. So that is why it is giving, but it is a subquery. So I do not want to confuse now with subquery. This one I will take later. Okay. Use group by on count. See, group by is different. So don't get confused with the group by. That is different. If I want to group by means it will remove the duplicate. So already I have used distinct, right? So no need to use group by here. Okay, this way you have to count it. Clear? So 20 distinct record is there. Since two columns are there, I cannot use count here. So you can use the subquery here. So the subquery concept I will take later. So this is the way, if you want, you can take. I will give you this also. Unique department ID. So you can go for this way also. So I will go with where class. These are all very, very easiest where class only. Any questions up to now? Are you able to follow? See, you may think, okay, these are all very, very easy statement, but listen it. If you are learning some new concept, that is very well good. Okay. So you can see here, select star from employees where salary greater than 10,000. That means in this table, overall getting salary greater than 10,000, it will be selected, right? So greater than 10,000 is selecting. So only less than 3,000, overall getting less than salary is less than 3,000. Okay, this way I can. So if you are getting any other doubt, please raise the doubt in the chat. I will answer it. So this is nothing but greater than 5,000, less than 7,000. Okay, greater than 5,000, less than 7,000. How many records it is selecting? 11 records. 11 records. Is this, these two are similar? These two are similar? No, it is equal to, right? It may select 14 records. That means 3 records, 3 employees are getting salary exactly 5,000 or 7,000. That's the meaning, right? So 3 records exactly 5,000. So exactly 5,000, no one is there. That 7,000, 3 members are getting. That's why 11 plus 3, 14 records we are getting here. So what is the keyword called between? So whatever here we are using, that is the between keyword here. So between 5,000 and 7,000, it is a range. So remember, the between keyword will include 5,000 and 7,000. Between keyword will include 5,000 and 7,000. See here, 5,000 and 7,000 will be included here in the between keyword. Between 5,000 and 7,000, what overall getting the salary, it will be selected. Not between. Not between means before 5,000, greater than 7,000. Not in the range of this one. Before 5,000, after 7,000. You can see here, before 5,000, after 7,000. Got it? So this is what you will get it. 5,000 and 7,000. Then department ID equal to 30 means you are going for only one department. 30 you are selecting. So here I'm just selecting only one department. How many employees are working in 30th department? Okay, here I'm going with how many employees are working 30th department, 60th department, 90th department. Okay, 3 departments. If I want to select data from the same column, more than one value, you cannot use equal symbol. Okay, equal symbol. So this cannot be used here. So then how can I use? Instead of equal, you have to use in keyword. In. Okay, you can use in. Department ID in 30, 60 and 90. Yes, it will select 30th department, 60th department, 90th department. In addition to this, so how many members are getting salary greater than 10,000? Yes, you can put and class and salary greater than 10,000. So what is the and class will do? This condition should be satisfied and also this condition should be satisfied. So you can use only these departments 30 and 90. Only 4 employees are getting salary 10,000. That means 60th department, no one is getting salary greater than 10,000. That's the meaning, right? Yes. You can go for R class also. So what is the meaning of R class? So either these 3 department or the employees are getting salary greater than 10,000. So that's the meaning. So you can see here. So employees, those who are getting greater than 10,000, they might be from different department IDs. They might be from these departments or they might be from different department. Any one of the conditions should be satisfied. Okay, clear? So this is what we will use. And or are all this. Just to go through, these are all very similar only. And we can go for row ID. Yes, row ID I have already taken. Then we'll go for this statement after the break. Okay. Yeah, select statement, basic select statement, you have to listen it. Then we'll go for complex one. So small concept only, but this will take uh, more advantage in the big queries. So here we have seen the account and everything. For an example, if you have null values on the particular column, if you have the select star from the table name, if you have the select star from the table name, you have null values on the column. Okay, you have null values on the column. So always you have to use. So you remember while creating the table also we have seen that whenever you have null values, you have to use equal to null will not work. Okay, so equal to null or equal to not null, it will not work. You have to use the keyword is called is null. So commission percentage is null. That means we're all not getting the commission. See, null is different. Remember, null means nothing, empty. So we are not providing any value. That is empty. Null is different. Space is different. Zero is different. So zero is a value, a numeric value. Okay, numeric value. It is different. Space is nothing but character value. One space it will take. Empty is nothing but null. Okay, empty, we are not providing any value. It will take as null. So this is what you can go for. Three different. Okay, so remember this. So null value will always equated with is null, is not null. So I'm going to use is null, is not null. Okay, select star from the table name where commission percentage is not null. So you can use not null here. Yes, that is what I can give here. And you can use count. So count of star. So what is the meaning of count of star here? Many of us will get confused here. If I'm going to select star from employees, I want to find out how many employees are there in this particular table. You can use count of star. Count of star means star you know already. Star is nothing but all the column you are considering. Star means all the column. If any one column value, if one column has value, it will be counted as one. Yes, this is one record, another record, another record. So that is what count of star will give you, like how many records are there in the table. So if you see this count rows 107, right? So it will give you 107. This is what count of star. Okay, if you look at this table, see, remember always the aggregate function. The aggregate function is nothing but count. Will not consider null value. See here, if I'm going to count it on the commission percentage column, so this will not be considered. This will not be considered up to here. Then it will be considered only these values. Those who are getting commission, then it will be considered. Select count of star, count of commission percentage. So commission percentage means how many members are getting commission, that it will be selected. So 35. But I want to know how many members are not getting commission. How can I count it? Not getting commission. So can I use this way where commission percentage is null? Commission percentage is null. Is that fine? If I'm going to use where commission percentage is null, this null alone, you are going to count it. So what is the count value? You'll get it. You're going to get the count value is 0 only. Why it is 0? I'm selecting all the null values and then I'm counting. See here. Select star from the table where this one. If I'm going to count these columns, what is the value? You'll get it. 0 only, you'll get it, right? Yes. That is why count of commission percentage you are getting as 0. Okay. So if I'm going to count it, if you see here, if I'm going to use this way, it will give you 0. So you should not count. If I want to take this, how I'm taking this count of rows is giving you 72. How can I get this 72? So you should not use one single column. You have to use all the columns. If you're using all the columns, if any one column has values, it will be counted like 1. So count of star from employees where commission percentage is null, it will give you 72. Got it? So there is a difference between these two. If I want to count it null values, I have to use star here. That means it will consider other columns also. That is the meaning here. Okay. So we do have, so I will give you one exercise here. So what is count of, so this one you try today, I will tell you tomorrow. Okay. So what is count of 1? Count of 1. What is count of 1? What is count of 2? So what is that? Count of 5. Okay. So try that. I will tell you after that. Okay. Count of 7, 9, 10. So everything it will give you the same value, right? Count of 11th column, department ID. You have one null values, but how it is considering like 11th column? What is that? So if I'm going to give numbers, how it will be considered? Okay. So just to check it. So this is exercise for today. Check it. Tomorrow I will tell you. Okay. And then most of them will get confused on the date column. Okay. If you see here, select star from the table name, employees table. So this one you may get doubt. You are seeing some date column. In my system, it is showing like YYMMDD format. In your system, it might be different way. That is fine. Okay, if I want to select it, how the SQL developer it is showing in that way. But how Oracle will take always correct way only. I'm going to take employee underscore ID, comma, hire underscore date, comma. I want to display entirely all the values. You can use 2 underscore character. 2 care of hire date. This one you might be seeing, you might be getting some doubt. 2 care of hire date within single quotes. I can use what is the way. So I want to display DD hyphen MM hyphen YYY 4Y single quotes. Okay. This is nothing but we are selecting the date in this particular format. You can see here that it is 17th June 2003. So this way you can see. See, this is different. MM means 06. MON means month. Okay. There is a difference between MM and MON. MON means JUN. Clear? JUN. If you're putting M is capital MON, you'll get JUN, J caps. Okay, J caps. MONTH. It will show you June complete, September complete month. MON. Okay, September, January, February. So this way it's showing like month complete. MM is different, MON is different, MONTH is different. Got it? Okay. So this is the way you can display other way also. Just displaying purpose only, right? You are converting MM, DD, YYY. Yes, you can display this way also. MM, DD, YY. You can go for hours, HH, hours, colon, minutes colon seconds. MI minutes, SS is nothing but seconds. Hours, minutes, seconds. So it is taking only 12. It is not while taking, we have provided only date column. That's why it has taken time column as this way. Okay, I want to display time in 24 hours. We can HH 24. That you can display like this. Yes, this is 24 hours. It's 00, right? You're saying all the 00s. I'm going for HH12. Yes, it will show you the 12 hours. Okay, so you can put the PM and all. So what is the PM? So AM, all this. It will show you like 12 AM if this is. Okay, this way you can display whether it is a PM or AM. So different way. So that means the date column we are converting into a character and we are displaying it. Okay, see here. So you may ask question, there is a difference, right? Higher date column is different. Higher date plus 1. I'm doing it. So what will do? So what is the meaning of higher date plus 1? Higher underscore date plus 1. It will add 1 day, right? So here what I'm going to do, plus 1. Plus 1 I'm going to do. So what it will do? Both will give you the same data or different data. Any idea? Higher date plus 1. Took care of this one plus 1. Will you give different data and same data? It will give you, it will throw error. Are you sure? It will not throw error. Okay, yeah, it is character, you are adding it, right? So I will do this way. Okay, this is character. Correct, it is throw error. This numeric, it will not throw error. This is the one I'm going to do. This invalid number, you are getting it. You are going to you cannot use plus symbol here. You have to use character, means you have to use concatenation only. So this way you can use. But if you want to add it, I want to add plus 1. What I can do? So you should not use here like this. Can I use this way? Plus 1. Now it is possible. Yes, it is possible. It is adding, right? So what is this one is doing it? It will add 1 day. Higher date plus 1 is nothing but it will add 1 day. But this one is converting this into a character. Okay, this one it is converting higher date into a character and then adding plus 1. That is different. Okay, 2003 it is adding 2004. This is different and this is different. That's what you have to understand. A character and the number. So even if you want to create a number, you can use 2 underscore number. 2 underscore number of this one. You can use this way. It is a number now. The value is number. It is not a character one. So you can add. So whatever you may 10 you want to add. Yes, you can add 10. 2003. If you add 10, 2013. So it is a number and then adding 10 here. Here, if you put 10, it is 10 days will be added. Okay, clear? There is a difference between this one and this one. So date plus any numeric, you will get a date. Numeric plus numeric, you will get numeric. Okay. So MON, it will give you month, MON, DD, hours, minutes, seconds. Then for an example, I want to select 1 day only. So what is the meaning of this one? So what is the meaning of this one? Took care of higher dates. Y alone I'm selecting. That means it will select only year part. I'm equating with 2005. That means it will select those who have hired on 2005 will select. Yes, you can use this trick. And you can go for the one more way is selecting. Okay, I want to select those who are, you can use extract keyword like extract of higher underscore date extract year from higher date. You can use year from higher date equal to 2005. Yes, both are same only. 29 records is getting selected. Here also will be getting 29. Both are equal. So this will be extracting year from higher date, then equating with year. So from year to char, you are equating with the character. So what is the meaning of this one? So higher date YY. So between September 2005, September 2006. So why we are using to char? We are converting date into character. Okay, it's a typecasting. So we cannot directly equate with 2005, right? If they are asking one question, how many employees are hired on 2005? How will you find? How many employees are? Can you use this way? Hire date equal to 2005. Is that correct? No, right? It is a date column. It is a numeric. Can you equate both? No, we cannot equate both. So that is why we are doing it like this. We are converting into character, then we are adding it. Okay. Then you can use 03/2005. You can see here That means March 2005, right? And I want to know who has joined on Monday. Monday alone, weekdays. FM day is nothing but format day. Okay. So you're selecting like this is called format masking. So you want to select only Monday, you can select this way. Monday here. If you select these dates are Monday. If somebody asks an interview, so how will you select? We have the data here. I want to select those who are hired on Monday. So this is the way you have to select. The another way is this will also select on Monday only. Okay. So Monday is nothing but 2. If it is 1 means Sunday. These employees have hired on Sunday. Yes. See, normally Sundays we should not hire any employee, right? If do we have any data? Yes, we have hired on Monday or Sunday also. Monday, how many employees have hired on? So starting from Sunday is 1, then 2, it will go up to 7. FM day is nothing but format masking. Okay. Then we have one option is called in Oracle. We have one option is called FM day. Sorry, dual. Dual is nothing but dummy table in Oracle. So if you want to do if I want to select any hard-coded value from Oracle, you can use dual. Select star from dual is the dummy table in Oracle. You can see here, one column name is called a dummy, and one value here we have dummy value X. If I'm going to select this date, yes, select this date from dual. So what is the system date? Right? So this is what you can see here, 11th February 2023. So that's what you are saying. So this date you can use, or you can go for current date also. Yes, you can use. Even you can put some keywords here. Hello. Yes, you can do it. It will select hello here. Okay. Can I use double quotes? Yes, you can use double quotes here. Okay, so double quote it is not selecting. Only single quotes will be selected. Okay. But double quotes you can use it for alias name. Okay, clear? So double quotes you cannot use it for data, but you can use for double quotes for alias name. Sometimes they will ask this question whether this will be selected or not. Yes, it will be selected. This will be taken as alias name here. System date. So in employees table, I'm selecting how many records are there. So you have 107 records. So all the 107 record will be selected as system date. System timestamp from dual. See here, timestamp, you are seeing that AM, PM, all this. Then you are selecting. Sometimes in the real-time project, you will be getting a data with the timestamp. You want to get only date from the timestamp. You can go for trunc function. So if you use trunc of any timestamp, it will give you only date column. So remember this, you can use trunc. Okay. Then one is called pattern matching. You'll have the pattern matching, right? It is very, very important. Pattern matching, we'll use it. So pattern matching is nothing but like keyword. So if you do not have exact keyword, you can go for pattern matching. So what is the meaning of this one? Where first name like. So whenever you are using like keyword, you have to use single quotes within single quotes. Wherever you know that value, mention that value. If you don't know, mention percentage. A, capital A percentage means starting with A, and after that you can have any characters. First name starting with A, after that you can have any characters. Can I do like this? First name like A. Is it possible? No, it's not possible. It is possible, but it will select null records. Why it is selecting null record? Data are case sensitive. You have to use capital A only. Clear? If you want to use lowercase, you want to use lowercase here, then you have to go with lower of first name. So that means first name we are converting into lowercase, then we are equating with lowercase. Clear? Then you are selecting all the records. Don't ask that why it is selecting uppercase. See, we are selecting star from. Select star from the table name. Where class only we are making this condition. We are converting first name into lowercase, then equating with lowercase. Okay, but it will not show you the data in lowercase. Okay, if you want to make data in lowercase, you have to use lower of first name in the select. Got it? This is a where class. So what is the meaning of this one? We are converting this into uppercase, then we are selecting in uppercase. Then all the lowercase also will get selected. See here, lower case also has been selected, right? Ending with S contains AN. So left hand side you can have anything, right hand side you can have anything, contains AN. Okay. So if you have starting with A, ending with N, is there any record? No. Starting with A, capital A, ending with N, yes, we have some records. So what is the meaning of this one? So you can go for, so I want to select the first name exactly these many characters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 characters. You can put underscore. See here, all the first name will have 7 characters exactly. Exactly 7 characters. You can use this way also. Length of first name equal to 7. Both will select the same characters. Then what is the advantage of doing this? If you are doing this, you can mention like this. The first name should have 7 characters. Second character should be a. Yes, you can select this way. Second character and fourth character is A and T. Do we have any record? Yes. You select this. Exactly 7 characters. Second character is A. Fourth character is T. And what is the meaning of this one? Starting with A and salary like percentage 200. So starting with A, and if their salary getting the salary with 200, ending with 200, you will get it. Starting with A, their salary ending with 200. If you put here percentage, will it give you different data? Yes. Yes, it may give you different data. 2000 also will be selected, right? So somewhere in the 200, it will select. That is the meaning. So different. Okay, clear? I hope you are clear. So what is pattern matching? Now we'll go for order by. See, order by, if you want to select it, okay, order by salary. So what is that meaning? See, if you are selecting select star from the table name, whatever the order we have inserted the record, in the same order it will display. Okay, whatever the order we have inserted the record, it will say, it will select. So for each and every character, it has some ASCII value. If you see this ASCII value of capital A is 65. Okay, ASCII is nothing but, so ASCII of capital A is 65. Each and every character will have ASCII value. Even space also will have ASCII. Space will have less ASCII value. That means it will come in the first. Small a, lower case, will have higher ASCII value. So if you are going to order it based on the first name, it will order first space, right? See here, left hand side, it has space. It's ordering space. Why? 32 ASCII value. Then ASCII value is 65. If you have any lower case, this will be ordered at the end only. See here, why the John is ordering at the end? First letter is capital letter. That's why it is going with at the end. In Oracle database, data are case sensitive. That is why it is not showing here John. Even 2 John is available here. If you have capital JOHN, it will be available somewhere. Okay. So order by first name. You are making order by first name descending. Then the John will become first. This John will become first. Order by salary, ascending order. Salary column, I'm going to ascending order. Yes, you can use ascending order. The order. The record will get automatically changed. Descending order. Yes, you can order by descending. See here, descending order. Highest to least. If 2 members are getting same salary. Okay, if 2 members are getting same salary, even if you are making like this, okay, I will tell you. If you are making order by one column, order by 1 means first column, order by 2, second column, order by 3, third column. Order by 1 descending, first column will be descending order. See here, highest to least. Order by 7 descending order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Why I'm telling this? In real time project, they will be using 1, 2, 3, all this, right? Order by column. Group by 1, 2, 3, that is different. I will tell you. Order by group by 1, 2, 3 also the same way. But count of 1, 2, 3, that is different. Okay, group by or order by comma. If you are making column number, whatever you are selecting here, that is the number of column. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th column. It's making order by. Okay. Order by 8 descending. Salary column will be order in descending order. Clear? I hope you are clear on this. Order by 8 descending. If 2 members are getting same salary, if 2 members are getting same salary, we have to order it, right? Otherwise they will ask you the question. See, 3 members are getting same salary. If you are ordering some students are getting same mark, then you have to order it based on, see, total marks are same. Total mark is same total mark. But you want to order 3 members, you have to assign some value. Then you can go for some other column, right? You can say, okay, if they are getting same mark, then you will check who is getting highest mark in mathematics. That means you have to go for one more column. Order by salary descending, you can put one more column also. Okay. Higher date is ascending. So if you don't mention anything, it will be taken as higher date is ascending order. Order by salary descending order. First it will do descending order only. If you have all the unique values, will it go for second one? No, it will not go for second one. If you have all these values are descending order, if some duplicates are there, First record it will go for higher date ascending order. See here, 7th June 2002, then 17th August 2002, right? If salaries are same, then it will order based on the higher date, 2002, 2004, 5, 6. This way it will select. I hope you are clear. So this is the way you can go for order. If you select order based on commission percentage, some null values, order by null value column. So how it will be taken? Commission percentage. See, always null will be treated as highest value. So that is why ascending order, least value to highest value, right? Highest value. After that, it will take null value. So null will be treated as highest value in order by class. Remember, always null will be treated as highest value. So going with the descending order, BSC, then null will be treated as highest value. See here. Clear on this? Okay. So this is what order by class. So kindly practice all this. Then we'll go for single row functions. So whenever you want to go for any complex scenario, says any select statement, the single row functions are very much used. So what is that single row function? See here, we have a lot of single row functions are available that we will see. So previously we have seen concat, right? This is also one of the function, concat. Concatenation will do. Here I'm going with first name. I'm selecting employee underscore ID, comma, first name. I'm selecting first name. Upper of first name. I'm selecting first name in uppercase. This is actual first name. Then I'm converting into uppercase, lowercase, initial letter capital, length I'm finding, reverse I'm finding. So that means this is actual data. This is converting, right? So you remember? So that I have converted into uppercase, equated with uppercase. Reverse, all this we can able to see. If you see this, space also will be considered as one character. See here, Stephen. Actually, 6 values are there, 6 only, right? You may think that it is a 6, not 6, it is the 13. Why it is 13? So here left hand side some space is there, in between some space, right hand side you may have some space. That's why it is giving you 13. Space also will be considered as one character. One space is one character, two space is two character. Okay, this is the meaning. Then, yeah, this is the one. So why you are selecting first name? I'm actually selecting how many John is there. Yes, 2 John is there. Is that correct? No. Some other John also there in the table. Yes, 1 John is in this way. Is there any other John? Capital, uppercase. Do you have any uppercase John? No, there is no uppercase John. Only in this way, there are 3 members are here. So how can I select in one single keyword? We are converting first name into lowercase, equate with lowercase. Clear? Now you got it. In the while starting the session, you have given one statement, right? Select star from all underscore constraints. Now you have got it. What is that error? Sorry, all underscore constraints where owner equal to HR and table name equal to customer. Now you are getting it. Why it is not selecting any record? Why? Because it's a case sensitive. You have to use lower of owner name equal to HR and lower of table name equal to lowercase. You have to use lowercase only. If you are using lowercase, that means you are converting table name into lower, equating with lowercase. It will select you. Then don't ask, you are selecting lowercase, why it is showing like uppercase. You are selecting star in the table name. You are using where class to equate the values. Can I use this way, uppercase? Will it select? Will it select the record? No, it will not select. Why? You are equating with uppercase, then you have to put uppercase only, not lowercase. Here you have to use uppercase, here also uppercase. If you are using this way, you will not miss any records. So always, so if you are missing this kind of logic, the testing team will find it. They will use, okay, you may get the data in different way. That's why you have to use upper of, lower of. So in Oracle, data are case sensitive. That is a reason. Okay. Yes. Okay. Now I will go for another function called substring. See, this substring and instring we will definitely use multiple times. Understand that substring may take 2 arguments or it may take 3 arguments. Okay. If it is taking 2 arguments, you have to give starting the string and from position. So from which position I have to take the data. You can go for from position, number of characters. If you are giving more number of arguments. Yes, if you look at this, select substring of welcome to India. So 12 from position is 12, 5 characters. So that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So from 12th character, 5 character I have to take. This is nothing but from position, number of character. If you give 3 arguments, look at this formula. This is the formula. So from character, number of character. If you don't give number of character, it will automatically take from position only. Right hand side, it will take all this value. So you can give this way also. Means it will select only India. It will select India, the 3 exclamatory symbol also. 12, 5 characters. From 12th character you take. That's the meaning. Okay. -8. Minus means it will take from the right hand side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is what it will take. -8. -8, 5. -8, 5 means -8, 5 characters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 4 job ID. The job ID first 4 character you are taking. Clear? Why it is showing 3 characters? It is showing 5 characters only. You can see here 4 characters only. Underscore also 1 character. This is called substring. Another one is called instring. Instring we have. What is the instring? Instring means it will give you position of the character. Instring will return the position of the character. That means if you see this instring of corporate floor, it will give you first occurrence of R. First occurrence of R. What is the first occurrence of R? First occurrence of R is third character it will give you. AB. First occurrence of AB. Is there any AB here? No. If there is no character, it will give you 0. I want to find out whether at symbol is present here. Okay, whether at symbol is present? No, if it is equal to 0, that means there is no at symbol. You can go with 2 arguments or 3 arguments also. 3 arguments also. So what is the meaning of? What is the meaning of this one? So this one is nothing but corporate floor. You have to find out R. Okay, so OR. So OR is present at 1, 2, and 3. Right? 3 times OR present. But I'm finding here from third position. From third position, first occurrence. This is equal to this one. Okay, if you are not giving that 4 characters, it will take from third position. From third position is this one. From third position is first occurrence of OR. Where is the OR? Where OR is present? Here, right? First occurrence. Okay, where this OR is present. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that means it will return 5. Okay. From third character, first occurrence of OR. That's the meaning. From third character, second occurrence of OR. From third character, second occurrence of OR is here. You should count from first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 14, right? You'll get 14. Clear on this? Okay. Sometimes you may get different way. So what is the meaning of this one? I want to take so I'm giving some email ID. Okay, I'm giving some email ID sample at what is the email ID? Yes, sample at gmail.com, right? Gmail.com. I have to take the username from here. Username from here. So how can I take the username? So 1,6 I have to use, correct? I have to use this way. Substring of given string 1,6. See here, 6 I have to use. This way I have to use. It will select sample, but I cannot give hard-coded value for all the email ID, right? I cannot give hard-coded value. So to find the 6, we can use this way. In string of given string at symbol. Where is at symbol is present? Where is at symbol is present? 7th position. So we have to give 6 only, right? So that is why I'm making this will return 7 minus 1. 7 minus 1, 6. It will give you sample. Even instead of the sample, if you are going for any other characters. Okay. If I'm going for any other Gmail ID, it will give you the correct way. Clear? It will give you correct way of the IDs here. Yes, it will give you. Right? It is giving you the correct way. So that's why we have not used hard-coded value. I hope you are clear. So sometimes they will ask this kind of questions. Okay, so what I'm going to do, yeah, this way they will ask some types of questions. Select department ID, I will go to department table. Okay, department ID, comma, a department name, comma, location ID. I'm going to select from this table, from departments table. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to concatenate all this into some delimited value, some delimiter like this. Okay. Concatenation, and using that tilde symbol here to concatenate. Single quotes, concatenate, single quotes. Just this way. It will give you like this. See, the question is here. The question is you have to take the first department ID and department name and the location ID outside. All this you have to take. See, you have to write a dynamic code. How will you write the dynamic code? How will you select the department ID? That is very simple. You can use select substr, substring of given string 1, 2. Is that correct? From dual. Yes, it will select. How can I take this one? Location ID. So location ID, you can go with -4. It will give you the location ID, but I have to take in between here, in between this one. So how can I do it in between? The logic is, this is the given string, right? From which character I have to select? From which character I have to select? 1, 2, 3, fourth character, right? From fourth character, how many character I have to select? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 characters I have to select. Correct? This is hard coding the values. I'm hard coding the value. See, listen here. But I should not hard code the value. So how can I do it? So first of all, I have to find out 4 here. So how can I find 4? How can I find 4? I'm going to replace this one and this one. How can I find 4 here? First, I will find first occurrence of tilde symbol. How can I identify first occurrence of tilde symbol? In string, right? So in string of given string, first occurrence of tilde symbol from dual, it will give you the 3, but I need to use 4 here. Then what I have to do? 3 plus 1. Am I correct? So I can find out from here only I have to take. Okay. This will give you 4. But up to which number I have to go with? Up to which number I have to go with? This one, right? So this up to this I have to find out. So how can I find where this tilde symbol is present? Second occurrence of this one. So I have to go with the 15th I have to find, right? Where is the second occurrence of tilde symbol? You have to use from first character, second occurrence. That is the meaning, right? From first character, second occurrence. So this is the 19th character. Okay, 19th one. But you have to get 15. So how will you get the 15? So this one minus this one. Am I correct? Correct or not? This will give you, okay, minus plus 1. Okay, this way. 16. You have to go for -1. So why -1? Yes. From fourth character. So this is finding that 16th character, right? -1. That is why. How many characters we have to find? How many characters? So we have to find the total number of characters. Total number of characters from here minus these many characters. That is why we are making here. Okay, clear? Total number of characters. Then finding that this one. So you have to take this and use it here. Instead of 4, you have to use this one. If you select it, it will give you correctly. This is the department name. Clear? I'm going with any other. You have to do practice. You have to do the practice. Okay. Practice only. You can able to do. This is simple mathematics only. Simple mathematics. You have to take this one from where to where you have to take that. You have to understand. Okay. See here. I'm going to use it for any other records. See this one. This one is different, right? I'm going to replace hard coded value here. with the different value, but I'm not changing the logic, it will give you the same values. Okay, it is selecting correctly, control and credit. Yes, right? Yes. So even if you're going with any other data, it will select correctly. So I have given some exercise here. You try that. Okay. I'm going to give you the data in this way. Consider the below column values. You have to select city from here. Okay, city from here. See, one more time, I will explain this alone. One more time, I will explain this alone. Then other concept you have to try. So what is this meaning? See, whatever email ID you have in the table, so it might be a abc@gmail.com. Okay, gmail.com. You might be having a different email ID here. Okay, different email ID here. You might be having more number of character also, right? You may have different way. Yes, you may have different way of Gmail ID, right? See, whatever the email ID I'm going to give, whatever the data is present before at symbol, even yahoo.com. Yes, you can give, no issues. Before at symbol that we have to take, right? So from first character, how many characters I need to take? That we may not know. Here different, here different, right? So instead of doing hard-coded value, first we are going to find out where the at symbol is present, -1. Am I correct? If at symbol is giving you 10, 10 minus 1, 9. Up to here we are going to take. So that is why we did here. So we did here substring of given string from first character. We are finding at symbol. At symbol, it will give you, for this one, it will give you 4. 4 minus 1, 3 means 1, 3. First one is nothing but 1, 3. Instead of hard coding the 3, we are using this way. Instead of this one, we are going to give some other value. It will select correctly. Am I correct? Is it selecting up to here? Yes. See, this is simple mathematics only, just to practice. You will get to know. So I have given exercise here. From this, you have to find out this way. So welcome to PLSQL. This one I have given already, y plus 1 minus 1. Whatever I'm going to give you the statement, consider the below column value. You have to take Chennai, Bangalore, Mumbai. So you have to consider the second occurrence of space, third occurrence of the space. Clear? Okay, so this is the one you have to try. Substring in string, and we do have other concepts. Okay, I'm going very slowly, I think. Okay, so next one is, we have seen up to substring and in string. Next one is, you have the LPAD and RPAD. So what is the LPAD? So left side, it will add some characters. Okay, it will add some characters. That means left hand side, it will add some characters. RPAD means right hand side, it will add some characters. So welcome, how many characters are there? Welcome, 7 characters. It should be 15 characters. If it is not 15 characters, add star on the left hand side. That's the meaning. Okay, clear? So what is the meaning of LPAD and RPAD? So it should be 15 characters. If it is not 15 characters, add star on the left hand side. LPAD means left hand side. If you are finding length of this one, it will give you 15. RPAD, it should be 15 characters. If it is not 15 characters, you add star on the right hand side. Remaining characters. Remaining, it will be filled up with star. See what it will do? R pad of 15 characters. If not, you have to use right hand side. Right hand side, it will add 8 characters. Left hand side, it will add 15 characters, right? See here, 15 characters on the left hand side, and right hand side, it will add 8 characters. If you add totally, it should be 30 characters. So what is the meaning of salary? L pad of salary, comma. So salary should be 15 digit. If it is not 15 digit, add 0 on the left hand side. Sometimes they will give you this kind of informations. Your account number should be 12 digit. If it is not 12 digit, add 0 on the left hand side. That's the meaning. Okay. So you are typing some some rupees value. Okay. So you are making that 10,000. Okay. So you are adding 10,000 and 10,500. Okay, some value you are adding it. Okay, some, yeah, demand draft you are adding it. So you have some space on the right hand side. So what they will ask you to do, they will ask you to do some character like this, right? They will put something like this. You have to use up to here only always. If you have more characters, only like this, you have more characters, it should be some 100 characters. Up to here, you assume that up to here it is 100 characters. It should be 100 characters. If it is not 100 characters, you should add star on or hyphen on the right hand side. How will you frame the query? L pad or R pad? R pad of you are giving some values. Okay, so some value here, the rupee value. It should be 100 characters. If not 100 characters, place hyphen on the right hand side. Am I correct? So this is runtime. The runtime will take. So this is what you have to give. Totally 100 characters. If it is not 100 characters, you add star on the, sorry, hyphen on the right hand side. Remaining characters it will fill. That's the meaning. Then you can go for, yeah, you may think that, okay, these are all very, very small concept only we are seeing, but usage is very huge. Usage is very huge. When we are going to see some complex SQL statement, all this they might be using it. That time you should not get confused. Okay. So what is this L trim will do? L trim means left side space. It will trim. If you have left hand side space, it will trim. L trim. Even if you have right hand side space, it will not trim. See here, left side only it has trimmed. Right hand side, it is not trimmed yet. So R trim means you have space on the right hand side only, it will trim. Right hand side only it will trim. Left hand side it will not trim. Trim means it will trim both the side. It will trim left hand side, right hand side, but it will not trim in the middle. If you want to trim on the middle, if you want to replace, you have to use replace character. Replace space with null value. That will replace. Clear? Okay. So this is L trim of 0. So what is the meaning? So left hand side, if it has 0, it will trim up to here. Whether it will trim these two? No, it will not trim. Why? Because this is a value. It will trim on the left hand side. It will trim either 0 R2 R1. That's the meaning on the left hand side. 0 R2 R1 up to here. From here you will get all the values on the right hand side. Okay. This is on the right hand side. Right hand side it will trim 0 R2 R1. That's the meaning. So here I can go with 0 to 1. 0 to 1 means both the side it will trim, left trim or trim. So if you are going with any nested function, so first use this one. The resultant it will give it to the outer side. Okay. This is the way you have to interpret. L trim of R trim of. Replace. Replace means it will replace the character. Replace the given string J with BL. So it will replace wherever it finding J, it will replace with BL. Okay, that's the meaning. So what is the meaning of this one? So you take manager, the job from the table. We do have different jobs. Wherever I'm finding job as manager, you replace with the boss. That is the meaning. Okay. So this I do not have this table. That's why you are getting this error. If I'm getting this way, manager, 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 which one will be replaced? All the three will be replaced, or this alone will be replaced, or it will not replace anything else. It will replace this alone. Datas are case sensitive. I want to replace all the three. What will you do? What are the changes you have to make here? I want to make all the three. So what are the changes I have to do? Lower of. Are you sure? Lower of or upper of? If I use lower of, it will convert everything into lower case. Like this. Then you are equating with capital letter. Will it change? No, you have to use upper of. Got it? You have to use upper of, okay, not lower of. You have to use this way. This way it will equate with all others. So now you are getting it right. What is case sensitive data? What is not case sensitive data? All this, right? So what is the meaning of this one? I'm replacing dot with null. I'm replacing phone number. Replace dot with null value. See here, wherever dot is coming, I'm just replacing with null. But here I have space. I have to replace space also. So what to do for this? I have to replace space also. What are the changes I can do? You have to go with one more replace. Replace of this one, comma, space with null. See, this is different. You can give null as null, or you can give with this one. So this is different. This is different. This is null. This is one space. Got it? So now it will remove this one also. See here. This is nested function. Okay, don't get confused here. It is very simple. First, you have to go with the inner one. The resultant of this one, you have to go with outer one. Clear? This is the one. You want to add plus 9 1. What will you do? Single quotes plus 9 1 hyphen single quotes concatenation. Yes. See here plus 9 1 hyphen added. Clear on this? These are all the substring, in-string, all this. Next one, translate. See, this one I have given just to go through. Yeah, this is case statement. I will explain later. Translate. So what is a translate? So translate means it will do position wise translation. So if you are giving like this, A translated with W, B translated with X, C will be translated with Y, D will be replaced with Z, position wise translation. Then what about E and F? There is no character, right? E and F will be replaced with null. Okay, if you are giving like this, it will translate with some other characters. So translate means position wise it will translate. Okay, clear? If I'm going to give welcome, if I'm going to give W will be replaced with W, E will be replaced with X, L will be replaced with Y, C will be replaced with Z, O and M is, I'm not giving anything, E also not giving. So you will get all this value as it is. I hope you are clear. So what is this translate? So just to go through this translate, then dealing with null values. Okay, so we will complete this one. Then we'll go for other concept. We'll go for next one. So dealing null values in Oracle. So we have 4 functions. So one is NVL, NVL2, nullIf, and coalesce function. So how many functions are there? Dealing with null value in Oracle, we have 4 functions. One is NVL, NVL2, nullIf, and coalesce. These functions you should be very clear. See, if you do any arithmetic operation on null, you will get null value only. If you do any arithmetic operation on null, select. So arithmetic operation, yes, you can do this way also, right? Yes, 187. So plus, I'm going to use null. So we'll get null. Any arithmetic operation, if you do on null, you will get null only. Known value plus unknown value. What is the value you will get? Unknown value only. So that is why you are getting null. But if I want to get the values, if I want to go get some values, for an example here, we have some values here, employees table. We have the salary here, we have the commission percentage. So they are asking you to find out total salary. Means this employee is not getting commission. Then you have to find total salary is 24,000. So how will you find? Select. For each and every employee, you have to go for salary and commission. You have to display one total salary. So you have to use salary here, commission percentage here, commission underscore percentage from employees, right? And go for from employees here. If you're selecting null values, but you have to add these two, you have to find total salary. So this is commission percentage. 0.4 means 40%. How will you find total salary? Salary plus salary into commission percentage. Can I do this way? Correct, right? See, if you are doing this way, if you do arithmetic operation on null, you will get null only. But those who are getting commission, it is calculated correctly. So you need to handle the situation. If you forget to handle this arithmetic operation, if you are doing any arithmetic operation, your testing team will automatically find you. They will raise a defect. They will ask question. In future, if you are getting null value on this column, null value on this column, what will happen? You are going to give some wrong information, right? You are going to give some wrong information. So they will ask you this question. If in future, if you are getting null value on this column, how your arithmetic operation will work? So you have to tell them, okay, I will handle it by using these functions. We do have 4 functions. One is called NVL, other function is called NVL2, nullIf and coalesce. What is that? NVL will take 2 arguments, NVL2 will take 3 arguments, nullIf will take 2 arguments, coalesce function will take n number of arguments. Okay, remember this one. So NVL is nothing but NVL of, you can go for 2 argument. If argument 1 is null, it will return argument 2. If argument 1 is not null, it will take argument 1 itself. Okay, 5,6 it will give you 5, null, 6 it will give you 6. Null, null it will return null only. Both are null, yes, it will return null only. Clear? So NVL function, NVL of 5,6, it will return 5, null, 6 it will return null. Even you can go for null command null also. Sometimes interview they might be asking null only. If it is null, it will return this one. This is also null, it will return null only, right? Yes. Can I go for 3 arguments? No, cannot use 3 arguments. Invalid number of arguments you will get. So, but you can go for NVL2. NVL2 is different function. NVL2, you can go for 3 arguments. If this argument is null, it will return last argument. If it is not null, it will return this argument. Okay, second argument. That is why it is giving 6. But if you have null value here, so what is the value it will return? 9. It will not return first argument. Remember, NVL2 will not return first argument. In order to handle the situation, you can go with NVL of commission percentage, comma 0. Can I use this way to handle it? Yes, NVL of commission percentage, comma 0. So that means if commission percentage is null, you replace with 0. 0 into salary, 0. 0 plus salary, salary will get it, right? That is why you are getting the salary here. Are you clear? So how to handle it, NVL? You have to use this way. Okay, so where we will use null if. Null if means to compare 2 columns, you will go for null if. You'll use this way. See, null NVL2, I will give you one example. NVL2, you can use this way. NVL2 of allocation ID. See, you are in project. If you're in your system, if you have allocation ID, then it should return allocated. If you have null value, that means you haven't allocated the project, right? So it will return waiting for the project. Clear? It's like a case statement. If it has value, it should return this way. If it is not, if it has no values, then it should return waiting for the project. So it will return. If you are going to pass null value here, it will return waiting for project. Clear? Okay, NVL2. This is what it will run. Null if means 2 arguments you can go for. If argument 1 equal to argument 2, if both are equal, then it will return null values. If it is not equal, it will return first argument. Okay. So what is the value of this one? Not equal. Not equal means it will return 5. Both are equal, it will return this one. So that is why I have given this way. Even this kind of question and all I used to ask in the some quizzes also. So both will select first name, overall first name and last name equal to this. This is the way. Some developer will write the same question this way. First name equal to last name. Null if of first name equal to last name. First name comma. So what is the meaning? If both are equal, it will return null, correct? If it is returning null, we are equating with null only. So it will give you the value. But here there is no data. It will not give you the value. But if I have any values in the table, first name equal to last name, I'm going to have the first name equal to last name. I'm manually updating it. See here, first name equal to last name, right? I have one value, first name equal to last name. This will give you the record. This also will give you the same record. Some developer to confuse you, they will write this way also. Okay, I got one question. Can anyone answer this question? I have already explained this, right? Why NVL of 5, 9 is 5? Why? I have explained or not? NVL function, it will take 2 arguments. If it is null value, it will return this value. If it is not null, it will return this value itself. So that is why 5. Got it? So please do See here, I have explained here. Argument 1 is null. Means you have to do some homework. That's it. I have clearly explained here. If argument 1 is null, it will return argument 2. If it is not null, it will return argument 1 itself. Right? So that is why it is returning 5. You have to do some homework. That's it. Okay. So next one, you'll go for equalize function. What is this equalize function? You can have n number of argument. See, these three are restricted with number of arguments, right? 2 arguments, 3 arguments, 2 arguments, but equalize function will take n number of columns. Argument 1, 2, 3, 4, n number of columns. It will return first not null value. That is the one you have to remember. Equalize function, what it will do? It will return first not null value. Okay. So if I'm going to give select equalize of some value I'm giving. So what is the answer? Correct. It will return first not null value. Okay. So I'm going to use null value here. So what is the answer? 72384. If I'm going to null, what is the answer for this? It will return first not null value 8989. Okay. All are null value. What is the answer? All are null value 0? No, it's null value only. Okay, got it? Yes. So this is what you have to practice. Yeah, thank you all.